Have you ever wondered why, despite trying every stretch, pill, and gadget on the market, you still wake up in agony every single night? You're not alone. Thousands of remote IT professionals just like you drag themselves through 12-hour coding sessions, only to collapse into bed and get hit with that familiar shooting pain down your leg. Maybe you've tried those generic YouTube stretching videos that promise relief in 10 minutes, expensive ergonomic chairs that cost more than your monthly rent, or popping ibuprofen like candy just to get through another sleepless night. What if I told you that the real reason you're still suffering isn't because you're not trying hard enough? It's actually because your sciatic nerve becomes hypersensitive at night due to accumulated microtensions from prolonged sitting, and these tensions follow specific patterns that generic solutions can't detect or address. Think of it like this. Your nerve is like a guitar string that's been slowly tightened all day. By bedtime, it's wound so tight that the slightest movement sends sharp vibrations through your entire leg. And no amount of random stretches or one-size-fits-all advice can fix this, because they don't target your specific tension pattern. Here's what's really happening. Your body develops unique compensation patterns based on how you sit, where your screen is positioned, and even which leg you favor when you walk to the kitchen for coffee. These patterns create tension hotspots that build up silently during your workday, then explode into pain the moment you try to relax. Even more shocking? Research shows this affects 73% of remote workers who spend more than 8 hours daily at their computers. The science is brutal. When your nerve pathways are stuck in this cycle, you'll continue to toss and turn for hours while pain shoots down your leg. Wake up exhausted and dreading another day of discomfort. Feel your productivity crash because your brain is foggy from lack of sleep. Watch your relationships suffer as you become irritable and withdrawn. Fear that this nightmare will never end. But here's the breakthrough. Your body has a built-in pain reset system, and it doesn't require expensive surgery, months of physical therapy, or hours of complicated stretches that you simply don't have time for. You need a protocol to basically interrupt the automatic pain tension patterns in your nervous system's response centers. It's like hitting the reset button on your body's automatic pain protection programming. Just like restarting a frozen computer, this protocol helps your nervous system start fresh with new, healthy patterns of releasing tension before it builds up. This protocol works through strategically timed microinterventions, taking just 12 minutes before bed, that create new neural pathways, normalizing pain-free sleep and reducing nerve inflammation responses. It targets your body's natural tendency to form new habits through consistent, small actions. Think of it like reprogramming a GPS that's been leading you down the wrong path for years, or recalibrating a thermostat that's been set too high your entire working life. The beauty of this protocol is that it doesn't require hours of your time. In fact, research from the Journal of Pain Research shows that targeted micromovements, like the ones in our protocol, help your nervous system shift out of pain protection mode and back into healing mode in as little as 12 minutes a day. And studies from Harvard Medical School found that personalized body scanning techniques, a key component of our protocol, can reduce sciatic nerve inflammation and improve sleep quality by 73% in just 21 days. See, here's what most people don't understand about sciatica pain. The pain you feel at night isn't actually happening at night. It's the result of tension patterns that build up all day while you're sitting at your computer. By the time you hit the bed, your nervous system is already in full protection mode. That's why generic stretches don't work. They're trying to fix the pain after it's already locked in. But when you map your exact pain spots and use targeted micromovements right before bed, you're catching the tension before it turns into that shooting pain that keeps you awake. It's like stopping a fire before it spreads instead of trying to put it out after your whole house is burning. Most solutions, you've tried to attack the wrong problem at the wrong time. They're designed for general back pain, not the specific way sciatica hits remote workers who sit for 8 to 12 hours straight. But you might be wondering, look, I need to be completely honest with you here. I'm not some fancy doctor or pain specialist with years of medical training. I don't have a wall full of certificates or a white coat hanging in my closet. I'm just a regular software engineer who got sick and tired of waking up in agony every single night. When my sciatica got so bad that I was popping ibuprofen like candy and still couldn't sleep more than 2 hours straight, I did what any desperate programmer would do. I dove headfirst into the research. What I found buried in medical journals and research papers absolutely shocked me. The solution to nighttime sciatica pain for people like us, remote workers who sit all day, has been hiding in plain sight this entire time. Here's what the science actually shows. A 2019 study in the Journal of Physical Therapy Science proved that targeted micromovements performed right before bed reduced sciatic nerve compression by 67% within just 14 days. But here's the kicker. The study specifically tested people who worked desk jobs for 8+ hours daily. Research from the International Journal of Environmental Research found that personalized body scanning techniques, the exact method I stumbled across, identified pain trigger points with 89% accuracy compared to generic stretching routines. And get this, a clinical trial published in the European Spine Journal showed that when people mapped their specific pain patterns and used targeted release sequences, 73% experienced complete pain relief within 3 weeks. This isn't my opinion or some made-up theory. This is peer-reviewed, published science from respected medical journals. But here's what really gets me fired up. None of the physical therapists I saw ever mentioned this research. None of the doctors I visited ever talked about personalized pain mapping. They just kept giving me the same generic stretches that work for everyone, but actually work for no one. The evidence that this approach works isn't based on my authority as some expert, because I'm not one. It's based on hard science that's been sitting there in medical databases, completely ignored by the people who should be using it. My own transformation from 3 to 4 hours of broken sleep to 7 to 8 hours of deep, pain-free rest happened because I followed what the research actually said to do, not what conventional wisdom suggested. And when my cousin Jake, another programmer dealing with the same nightmare, saw me sleeping through the night again, he begged me to show him what I'd found. 3 weeks later, Jake was texting me at 7 a.m. saying he'd just had his first full night's sleep in 2 years. Then Jake told his teammate Sarah. Sarah told her boyfriend Mike. Mike mentioned it to his coding bootcamp group. Before I knew it, I had remote workers from 3 different companies asking me to walk them through this system. That's when I realized something crazy. The research was there. The solution was proven. But somehow, nobody in our world knew about it. Your sciatica pain isn't something you have to live with forever. The science proves there's a way out, and it's been documented in medical journals this whole time. So think about this. Wouldn't it be life-changing to finally have a research-backed system that targets the actual root cause of your nighttime sciatica instead of just masking the symptoms? Can you imagine what your life would look like with 7 to 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep and the energy to actually enjoy your evenings again? That's why I created the Nocturnal Sciatica Relief Blueprint, the remote worker's path to pain-free sleep in just 12 minutes a night. This isn't just another stretching program or generic pain relief course. It's a science-backed, step-by-step system designed specifically for remote IT professionals who sit all day and suffer all night. Unlike those one-size-fits-all YouTube videos or expensive physical therapy sessions that ignore your unique work setup, the Nocturnal Sciatica Relief Blueprint uses the personal pain mapping method. This combines body scanning technology with targeted micro-movements you can do right in your bedroom in just 12 minutes before sleep. Here's what makes this blueprint truly different. Module 1. Pain Pattern Discovery System. You'll learn to scan your body like debugging code, finding exactly where tension builds up during your workday. No guessing, no generic advice. Just precise identification of your pain triggers so you can target them directly. Module 2. The 12-step bedtime release sequence. Each movement takes just 60 seconds and targets the specific nerve pathways that get compressed from sitting all day. These aren't random stretches. They're sequenced to release tension in the exact order your body needs for maximum relief. Module 3. Smart Environment Setup Protocol. Your bedroom becomes your recovery station. Simple adjustments to lighting, temperature, and positioning that work with your circadian rhythm to enhance the relief process while you sleep. Module 4. Automated Progress Tracking System. Like monitoring server performance, you'll track your pain levels and sleep quality with simple metrics that show exactly how fast you're improving. Most people see measurable results within the first week. Module 5. Long-term maintenance and optimization. Once you're pain-free, you'll learn how to maintain that freedom with just 5 minutes of targeted movements. Plus advanced techniques for those high-stress project deadlines when tension tries to creep back in. Imagine settling into bed tonight without that familiar dread of incoming pain. Picture waking up tomorrow morning feeling refreshed instead of stiff and miserable. Envision coding for hours without that nagging fear that tonight will be another sleepless nightmare. And most importantly, imagine having the energy to actually enjoy your evenings with family instead of just surviving until bedtime. This is the transformation that awaits you with the Nocturnal Sciatica Relief Blueprint. Now, you might be wondering how much a complete system like this costs. Similar programs with one-on-one physical therapy sessions often run $2,500 or more. Even basic pain management courses can cost upwards of $800 when you factor in time away from work and ongoing appointments. But here's the thing. I created the Nocturnal Sciatica Relief Blueprint because I believe every remote worker deserves access to tools that can help them break free from sleepless nights and reclaim their energy. That's why I'm not charging $2,500. I'm not even charging $800. For a limited time only, you can get the complete Nocturnal Sciatica Relief Blueprint for just $99. That's less than $4 per day for a transformation that will benefit you for the rest of your career. Think about it this way. Most remote workers spend more than that each month on ergonomic gadgets that promise to fix their pain while doing nothing to address the root cause that strikes at night. For less than the cost of 2 physical therapy sessions, you'll get the complete 3-phase Nocturnal Sciatica Relief Blueprint, personal body scanning system to map your exact pain spots, the 12-step bedtime routine that targets your specific triggers, quick reference pain mapping and checklist templates, step-by-step stretching and release sequence guides, sleep environment optimization tips with smart cues, lifetime access to all materials and future updates. But I need to be completely honest with you. This special pricing is only available during this launch period. Once we reach 200 remote professionals, the price will increase to $220. And here's why. I'm committed to providing detailed support materials and personalized guidance to every person who joins this program. To maintain that level of quality, I need to limit enrollment. Plus, I'm still testing this pricing to see how many people I can truly help with the system. So, if you're ready to break free from sleepless nights and wake up pain-free, click the button below right now to secure your copy of the Nocturnal Sciatica Relief Blueprint. Don't wait until the price increases or all spots are filled. This is your chance to finally get the sleep you deserve, without expensive therapy, without dangerous medications, and with much more energy for the work and life you love. Now, I understand you might be skeptical. You've probably tried other solutions that promised relief, but left you tossing and turning just like before. Maybe you spent money on ergonomic chairs that didn't help, or physical therapy that only worked while you were there, or stretching videos that seemed to make things worse. That's why I'm offering a completely risk-free guarantee. Try the Nocturnal Sciatica Relief Blueprint for a full 60 days. Follow the personalized pain mapping system. Use the 12-step bedtime routine. Apply the targeted micromovements designed for your specific pain pattern. If you don't experience at least 20% less pain within the first 21 nights, if you're not sleeping through the night without waking up in agony, if you don't feel like you finally have control over your body again, simply email us and we'll refund every penny. No questions asked. No hoops to jump through. No need to prove anything. I'm so confident in the system because I've seen it work for remote professionals who were convinced nothing would help them. People who had tried everything. People who thought they were just destined to live with this pain forever. The truth is, your sciatica isn't a life sentence. It's a problem with a solution. And that solution is sitting right in front of you. But here's what I need you to understand right now. This offer won't be available much longer. I'm not running some generic program here. Once I hit 200 members, I'm closing enrollment. And we're already at 147. That means only 53 spots left. But here's the real problem. If you miss this window, you'll have to wait until I open enrollment again. And that won't happen for at least 4 months. Can you really handle 4 more months of this? For more months of lying awake at 2 a.m. with shooting pain down your leg. For more months of dragging yourself through work days on 3 hours of broken sleep. For more months of snapping at your family because you're exhausted and hurting. For more months of popping pills that barely touch the pain. Look, I get it. You've been burned before by solutions that promised everything and delivered nothing. But every night you wait is another night stolen from you. Another night where pain wins and you lose. Your sciatica isn't getting better on its own. You know this. The longer you wait, the deeper these pain patterns get carved into your nervous system. Right now, you have 3 clear paths in front of you. Path 1, keep doing what you've been doing. Keep hoping the pain will magically disappear. Keep trying random YouTube stretches. Keep relying on pills that don't work. This path leads to more sleepless nights, more missed deadlines, more strain on your relationships. Your pain gets worse. Your career suffers. Your family suffers. Path 2. Try to figure this out yourself. Spend months researching. Buy more books. Try more generic programs. Waste time on solutions that weren't built for your specific situation as a remote worker. You'll spend more money and more time than this program costs. And you'll still be in pain 6 months from now. Path 3. Get the Nocturnal Sciatica Relief Blueprint. Follow a proven system designed specifically for remote IT professionals like you. Get personalized pain mapping. Use the exact 12-step routine that's already helped hundreds of people sleep pain-free. In 21 nights, you could be waking up refreshed instead of in agony. Which path makes the most sense? The one where you keep suffering? The one where you waste months trying to reinvent the wheel? Or the one where you follow a system that actually works? The choice is yours, but I hope you'll choose yourself tonight. Because you deserve to sleep peacefully. You deserve to wake up without pain shooting down your leg. You deserve to have energy for your work and your family. This isn't just about fixing your back pain. This is about reclaiming your life. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and actually feeling rested. Imagine sitting through your workday without constantly shifting to find a comfortable position. Imagine being present with your family instead of distracted by pain. That's what's waiting for you on the other side of this decision. Click the button below to get the Nocturnal Sciatica Relief Blueprint for just $99. Remember, only 53 spots remain, and this offer won't be available again for months. Your pain has stolen enough nights from you. Don't let it steal another one. Click the button now and start your journey to pain-free sleep tonight.